North Canterbury's Compass FM with Steph. In the studio, we welcome Ward Shearman, who is boogieing out to that song. He is the Youth Development Officer from the Hurunui District Council. G'day, Ward. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. I like to see that you're boogieing out to that song.
I was loving.
Now, I'm loving, not everyone can see, but I'm loving this bright yellow T-shirt with HYP on it. What is HYP?
The Hurunui Youth Program. It's also designed so when we go at events, everyone can recognise us, and it stands out quite well.
I like it. Do you have other colours as well?
The team is actually creating some new colours and to put it out there and names they want, like their names on it. So they're doing a poll, so it's all under them. So I'm waiting to see what colours they come back with.
That sounds really cool. Maybe they might come up with a rainbow sort of colour T-shirt. Yeah,
there's talk of it.
Yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea. So, Ward, you're from the Hurunui Youth Council, but you're the Youth Development Officer, so you work with the youth. What age is youth?
12 to 24.
12 to 24. So you recently did a training camp. How did that go? Can you tell us how that went?
Yeah, it was really, really good. We went away last week for 3.5 days, taking the new members to do a bit of training, roles and responsibilities for HYP. 24 came away, so I think there were some happy parents out there.
Is that a good number? Is it up from last year?
Really good. Really good numbers. With our recruitment last year, we've got a lot of new members, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
They enjoyed it. We had a lot of training lessons planning. So we've got all the A&P shows coming up in March, the Markham Street Festival. So the team's getting together, learning how to plan an event, what they have to do, which was a bit of an eye-opening experience for some of them, but they got right into it.
And I can imagine also how to work with people of the same age, but also different abilities, because everyone brings a skill to something different, don't they?
Yeah, it's teaching them, everyone's got strengths and weaknesses, and in the team environment, which is what we're trying to create and develop in them, they learn how to, who's good at what and what's going to benefit the best outcome for the event. So it's all learning for them, and they're getting it, and it's really starting to shine through.
And it'll be really cool to see them at these community events, as you mentioned, the Markham Street Market, which is fantastic. That's coming up, I think, is it on what date's that? I can't remember.
13th.
Thank you. I've forgotten that date. 13th of February. And it'll be great to see them. So they'll be wearing shirts as well too. Can we spot the Hurunui youth? Are you going to put them in shirts?
We're hoping to have them up and running by the 13th.
Fingers crossed.
But yeah, the first time HYP has got a youth space at the Markham Street. So they're planning, they've got a few good ideas. I won't give anything away, but people can come down and join in and have some fun. We'll hang out the chill zone at the Markham Street, so it'll be really good. They're looking forward to it.
You must have a really great time working with these youth as well.
Oh, it's fun. I mean, they keep me on my toes, and it's a privilege to come to work because it's so much fun.
Now, I'm talking to Ward Shearman from the HYP. Now, what's the social experiment and when is it?
The social experiment is being held in Kaiapoi at the Blue Skies camp at the end of February, the 26th, last weekend of February. It's a team that from Auckland, they come down and they're just given some more life skills development, coaching, how to engage with the communities, their local communities. It's a really good, beneficial course.
Now, is it open to just Hurunui youth or is it open across the board?
It's open across the board. It's predominantly aimed at North Canterbury. So with Waimak and Kaikoura youth programs were involved last year, especially with Waimak. I know Sam's recruiting at the moment. So for all those people keen to join Y Youth, get in there and get involved with Sam and come work with Hurunui Youth. It'll be good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is open to anyone. The applications are on our Facebook page at the moment, so they can, as long as they're 14 and up, it's aimed at.
Okay.
They can join up and come along for the weekend.
Nice. We'll share that on our Compass FM Facebook page as well, just in case people miss that link. Now, Ward, what are some of the future events can you tell us that you might have planned in the pipelines?
Yeah, we got the Markham Street Festival, as we talked about. We've got the social experiment coming up. But in March, the first 3 weekends of March, we got the A&P shows out in the Hurunui district, which is always popular and successful. So the youth will be getting involved right into that. We've also got planning events like the junior and senior formal for the district, so they're getting into that, which will be in term 2. We've also, over Easter, we're going to have a bushcraft experience weekend where people can come along and learn some bush skills, survival skills, and so that'll be really good.
Nice. So that sounds awesome.
We've got a full dance card.
So will you go out with the team for that particular survival sort of bushcraft? Will you be one of the people that are helping them teach skills too?
I will be. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So yeah, it will be a 2-night, 2.5-day camping trip, effectively. But yeah, it's going to be good. We'll be learn how to cross rivers safely and build shelters and how to survive if you're lost in the bush and getting back to nature.
Yeah, brilliant life skills as well too, not just that as well. Now, Ward, if we would like to find out more about Hurunui Youth program, or maybe even the Youth Council, what could we do?
We can you can jump onto our Facebook page and Hurunui Youth and start following us there. And there's a lot of information with that, which is also linked to our Instagram and everything. So yeah, if you jump on there, you can get hold of me, you can get hold of the crew, you can see what we're up to and what we've got coming up.
That's wonderful. And Ward Shearman, thank you so much for coming in. Lovely to catch up with you. We might try and see if we can catch up with you maybe next month to see how the social experiment went as well.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I mean, we're working with our local waste educator, and we're going to be teaching them things about zero waste and everything with
reduce, reuse, recycle, but also most importantly rethink how we're doing all that.
Exactly.
That's the one. Thank you so much, Ward. We'll catch you next month.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. North Canterbury's Compass FM.